Welcome everyone to Lunch Without Lunch. Hopefully more people will trickle in. I'm Amber Rowden, the community storyteller at Rainforest, Alberta. I'm going to start with a land acknowledgement. So in the spirit of reconciliation, we acknowledge that we live, work, and play on the traditional territories of the Blackfoot Confederacy, the Siksika, the Kainai, the Piikani, the Tsuut'ina, the Stoney Nakoda Nations, the Métis Nation, Region 3, and all people who make their homes in the Treaty 7 region of Southern Alberta. For those in the Edmonton area, we acknowledge the traditional lands of the Treaty 6 territory of the Cree, Dene, Blackfoot, Saulteaux, Nakota Sioux, as well as the Métis. And if you're coming from anywhere else in the province, in the country, or the world, please feel free to share your own land acknowledgement with us. And if you want, we'd love to collaborate on a land acknowledgement as well. If you'd like to share your own at the beginning of Lunch Without Lunch, always happy to do so. So welcome to Rainforest, Alberta, Lunch Without Lunch. You can follow us on social media at Rainforest AB or Rainforest YEG. If you are new to the Rainforest, please share a reaction on your screen, introduce yourself in the chat, what you're looking for, what you're looking to give to others. We love to meet new faces here and connect with each other. I apologize, I'm gonna have to share my screen again because I didn't share for sound. Okay, here we go. So here is a rainforest video to give you a little glimpse into what Rainforest Alberta is.
What does it take to realize an idea? Or for a seed to sprout? At Rainforest Alberta, we know the answer is rooted in trust. Traditionally, Albertans have cultivated their ideas in established systems. Inputs that don't fit these systems are weeded out. Opportunities for growth are missed. But now, Albertans want a dynamic landscape that can evolve organically, like a rainforest. At Rainforest Alberta, we believe a culture of trust is the fertile soil where ideas grow. Our budding innovation ecosystem is a network of relationships pulling each other up as they push forward in their own field. Trust breaks down barriers. An open, inclusive network increases collaborative innovation. Successful breakthroughs inspire new ideas. A cycle begins. Rainforest Alberta is a movement to amplify trust by cultivating honesty, inclusion, and accountability. How? Our social contract holds us accountable to demonstrate trust across the province. We meet to have honest conversations around collaboration. This leads to more inclusive spaces for everyone to fearlessly build new ideas, together. By raising the standard of trust, Alberta's ideas, talent, and resources can be evergreen. Visit rainforestab.ca to sign the social contract and start growing together.
So I will throw the social contract link in the chat, but if those 10 values resonate with you, we ask that you sign them and live by them, work by them, play by them. And once you sign them, you'll have access to the Slack channel where you can connect with the whole community and share different resources. So we use 6 pillars to guide our conversations and action, and not all of them are weighted equally. Like any ecosystem, the right balance is crucial. And we use these 6 pillars each year through our scorecard assessment. So culture is weighted 30%, and it's probably the one that we use the most at the Rainforest. Then we have leaders, resources, engaged activities, policy and infrastructure, and role models. So tips to making the most out of Lunch Without Lunch. Introduce yourself in the chat. Share, as I mentioned before, share your LinkedIn profile, share whatever you're looking for and what you can offer to others, what you're working on. Connect with individuals through direct messages. Put your camera on. Love to see faces, especially in the virtual world. It's nice to see everyone's face. Ask questions. We don't have a speaker today, but if you have any questions, please feel free to share them in the chat. Keep connecting on Rainforest Slack's workspace. Check out #lunch notes for a capture of today's chat. And if you're curious about any other previous sessions that we had, please check them out on YouTube at Rainforest AB. So each week we highlight one of the social contract values, and this week it is role model. So I will lead at times and follow at other times. Each person acts as a role model for everyone else. I will live by these ideals and enforce them as a member of the rainforest community. So there's so many role models within the rainforest that help each other. And as we go forward throughout the day and throughout the hour, think about how you can be a role model to others or who those role models are to you. If you want to nominate a rainforest role model and have them be shown on social media or recognize them, please feel free to send them in the chat or send them to me directly. And I'm happy to share those out. I also forgot to mention at the beginning, I am sharing LGBTQ2S plus flag. If you'd like to share your own background, please feel free to do that. It's something that we'd like to get started here at the Rainforest to share your own background. So as I mentioned as well, we don't have a guest speaker today, but Rainforest is all about building those collisions, building the network, and getting to know different people. So we're going to have an hour of networking. So I'm going to put you into rooms and we're all going to get to know each other really well. And it should be a fun time. I'm going to actually launch the poll first. And then I'm going to start the breakout rooms. Everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today for networking. I hope you all made some good connections and keep connecting on Slack. If you want to share your ask and your give in the chat as well, please feel free to do that because I'll share the chat notes in Slack. We're now at the point where you can share community announcements. And I saw Al just put it in the chat, but if you're interested, please check out the Libby podcast, like and subscribe and listen to it. And if you're interested in being a guest or a host, please reach out to me or Al. We'd love to have you share your story. And yeah, if anyone else has any other community announcements, I know Pete has one. So Pete, I'll pass it to you.
It's going to make you guys crazy, but here it is. We're already forming a team, Rainforest cycling team, to join the Branch Out Foundation bike tour next summer. So this is going to give you guys a 365-day heads up notice, but we're actually going to create a Rainforest something team. We're going to get t-shirts and we're going to be focusing this group on non-pharmaceutical or natural science therapies and remedies and mental health and that sort of stuff. So we're going to start early, get a t-shirt. We got to come up with a catchy Rainforest tag name. And I already have Jenna, who presented to the group, who's doing the mental health application for children, join in. She's going to join the team. I got my daughter, the architect, jumping in, and anybody else that wants to jump in. Tickets are cheaper if you buy them by the end of the month, but you know, you can get them later on. So you have to pay to play on this one, but it's a really great way to raise a whole big pile of money. And we're going to aim to raise like $300,000 or $350,000 this next year. So anyway, there it is. All I got for now.
I'm in.
See, there it is.
Awesome. Do we have any other community announcements?
Must be something going on.
There's a lot of events happening this week. There's the Great Prairies Pitch Marathon that's happening. That's not till August, but if you're interested in pitching or attending, please say that Rainforest sent you if you're interested in pitching. I'll throw that in the chat. There's the Inception U Cohort 8 demo day happening on Thursday, 9 to 11. It's virtual. There's a Neo Tech Talk happening Thursday. I believe it's 6 to 9. I could be wrong at the times. Yeah, there's lots of stuff happening. So
yeah, I should probably mention that if you can make it to demo day tomorrow, it's going to be so awesome, and you get to see what these teams of brand new software developers have been able to build in under 2 months. It's actually quite remarkable, some of the products that they've put together. And I'll also mention that if you're interested in pivoting your career into tech, you can join Rommel in the next cohort for Inception U. We're doing intake for the cohort that starts in September.
Awesome. Thank you, Al. All right. Well, that is the top of the hour. Thank you again, everyone, for joining us for networking. And I hope you all have a great day. And we'll see you next week. We will have a guest speaker. And yeah, have a great day.